Hey guys, it's Chris.
And I'm Andre.
Welcome back to another episode of Nerdgasm, and well, must be that time of month again. I'm getting cramps. My wallet is getting empty.
Right.
What is it?
The computer's fixing to explode. MattyCollector.com.
It's Maddie. It's Maddie.
That's right. We're back to the Masters of the Universe Classics line. Got a few figures this month.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff came out in this month here.
We do.
So we're just going to jump right into it. Let's start with the third in the series of the 30th anniversary figures, which are exclusive designs for MattyCollector.com. And we have
the Mighty Spector.
Yeah. Who is this, you might ask?
Who is the Mighty Spector?
Well, this is, again, one of those creator lines. They didn't really exist in He-Man continuity. They weren't on the cartoon. They weren't on the comic books or the toy lines.
Nope.
This is actually created by Scott Knightlich? I think that's how you say his name.
Scott...
Yeah, something like that.
Also known as Toy Guru.
He is the Toy Guru.
You might have seen him online, and tell him what job he's got.
Well, he is, just like us, a lifelong fan of Masters of the Universe. And he is currently the brand manager at Mattel.
Yeah, he's got a heck of a job.
So he helped develop MattyCollector.com and helped bring us all these figures to life. And a lot of the Mattel creations, such as Masters of the Universe Classics, DC Universe Classics, Ghostbusters, all that stuff kind of goes through him. So this is his stab at creating a character for Masters of the Universe. Now, it kind of reminds me of DC Comics' The Vigilante.
Yeah, that's what I kept calling him.
You kept calling him Vigilante,
I kept
too.
calling him Vigilante, because that's what he
called
looked
him
like.
Vigilante, because if you just take a look at him, because he's got guns, he's got, like, that DC kind of buck.
He looks like a DCUC figure.
Yeah, and he's got that, very tight mask.
Yeah.
But it seems to be kind of a playing card thing going on with him.
What is that, the spade?
Because if you look at there's a spade right in the middle of his chest.
So that is the Mighty Spector.
Mighty Spector, that's right. So let's get to the normal figures.
Now this is something I wish they wouldn't have made.
This is...
this goes back to the optic dilemma that
the whole thing that we talk about, the waste of a figure, so...
yeah.
Not to knock what Mattel does, because he looks great.
Oh, he looks just like the 1990
That's an
figure.
excellent, updated conversion of this character.
He's cool. He does look like a vintage figure.
He's got the dome on his head.
Does he have the water in there, too? Because the original one had actual water in his head.
I don't think he does.
So
I don't really see any.
I don't see any bubbles happening.
No, nothing going on with that. So.
Right.
But he's got some gnarly weapons and everything. But,
wait. Fill helmet with water.
Oh, you can fill it with water.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, we see we really scrutinize this that much.
There you go. So they give you an option to fill it with water yourself, like the original figure. And there's a close-up of him. So there he is. So he's got all the same articulation. He's nicely sculpted.
I mean, definitely the torso is an original buck.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sort of tell that. And he's got, whiplash legs, and his hands look kind of unique also. He's got that webbed hand.
Oh, yeah, the webbed hand.
That's kind of cool.
And his weapons look just like the tentacles. The old figure had that, too.
Right.
But again, personally doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
Again, classics. I like remakes of the
know.
classic figures. That's what I want from this line.
Exactly.
So filler.
So there's another filler figure. But
I think we saved the best figure for last.
Best figure for last. Yeah. So here we have. Well, let's take a look. Let's go back in time first. Okay. This is actually a remake of a classic Master Universe figure.
Yes.
And here we have Stinkor. Now let's think about this. Now, when Stinkor came out, he came out with Mossman. Now, they're both scented action figures.
He still smells.
But what this line was to me, when this came out, it felt... Because it was just those two that came out at that time. It wasn't a whole wave of things.
Right.
It was like, we have spare parts. Let's throw some stuff together.
Right.
So they took a a Beastman and a Merman. And they repainted him. Yep. They put Mechanic armor on him. And they gave him one of those Grayskull blue shields.
From the weapons rack.
Yeah, from the weapons rack.
Repainted it blue.
Exactly. And Mossman, of course, had that brown club from the weapons rack. And he was just a flocked Beastman.
Yep.
repainted.
Yep.
And they gave him smells.
They both had smells.
That's what it was.
Mossman smelled like pine, and he smells like...
And yet we still bought into it and got these figures.
Of course. I loved both of them. Were some of
Oh,
my favorite figures.
I loved them. I think they were great.
And I actually have a story of this. My mom bought them for me, and I was in the back seat of her car, and we're driving back from the store, and I opened them in the back seat. And of course, upon ripping open the packaging, the smell comes wafting. Yeah. And my mom was driving the car. She's like, "What is that smell?" I'm like, "It's Stinkor."
Yeah.
I loved it so much because I mean I don't remember toys prior to that having smell action features.
No, exactly. I mean, they would just happen to have it. They wouldn't be created like that.
They would have new toy smell. They wouldn't have the specific smell. And I just thought it was the coolest friggin' thing. And I love that
he still smells.
He still has a little bit of his stink left, which I love. I love that.
So let us move forward.
Yes.
This is
2012. What have they done?
The 2012 version of Stinkor.
Wow, look at that. That's great.
It really is. And in package, you can see he's got the same shield. He's got that, mecha neck armor, and he is a repainted version of Mooman. To the T, just like that figure was.
And that's fine, because it works. They're
Exactly.
staying true to it.
Exactly. So, in the package, they stayed very, very true to how that figure was made.
Yeah.
But he's got some accessories in here.
Right. Well,
which are very, very exciting. Yeah. So,
let's do a quick... Okay.
So first, let's look at the head that he has on there. I popped it off just to kind of show you here. As you can see, it is a total Mooman head.
Right. Just like...
Yep, just like that.
The vintage one.
They've repainted him, gave him those kind of cat eyes.
Yep.
But it's a complete Mooman repaint.
So, what's he look like loose?
So now, here's the rest of him. And what I have done, I have created the 2002 version through all the accessories they give you. So first of all, you got that backpack, which was like, it would let off in the cartoon series, it would let off the stink and have this fart sound. You just couldn't help but to laugh at that. It made this fart sound. It was amazing. And he's got this little stink gun, along with a shield. And now, here's the interesting thing, too. The front of the mecha neck armor is a red dot. It actually comes out, so then you can put this in with like a little filter. Little pipeline that would go in there.
So in that version, he couldn't smell himself? His own stink was so bad he couldn't take it?
He would make sure to filter it,
Oh, okay.
And not only does he have like the filter through that mecha neck armor, there's an extra little gas mask. This blue gas mask that you see that he does come with. There you have it, which goes over his mouth. And this head that he has on is actually more of a skunk look to it. They kind of tweaked the top of the ears to make it look more like, like a skunk ear, rather than those like fins that, of course, Mooman would have had, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
See, there is a significant difference there. Same exact paint scheme. His mouth is pretty much the same, too. But it's more of a skunk look.
Yeah. And all those pieces detach, correct?
Yeah. So you can take all that off and just recreate the old version of him.
And even this little nozzle pops off, too.
So you take the nozzle off, just like that. It's gone. And there's a little red dot right there. Now, something I was saying too. I wish they would have had more instructions on how to do this with this figure.
Some sort of visual guide.
Yeah, because it doesn't really tell you where these things go. You just kind of figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
So that would have been nice, but I figured it out. It's fine.
Product has real smell. It's fun.
Yes.
It is fun. And also interesting to note, this one didn't have the breathe holes in the side of the package.
Yeah, I think they want to keep the stink in.
Keep the stink intact.
Yep.
Right? All the other ones have those little holes.
Yeah, he does. He does smell. He doesn't smell exactly like the original, but it still has that very skunky stench to him.
It's similar, but I think that this one smells worse.
Yeah,
the new one,
they kind of amped up the foulness of the smell with him.
And it's not just because it's newer and more potent. It's just it definitely has more of a skunky edge to it.
Yeah,
absolutely, like a real skunk.
Wow, he's just going nuts with this.
But 80s.
Yeah.
All right, well there you have it. Another Matty Collector month in the books.
Another trip to Eternia complete. A couple more weeks, and we'll have more.
We'll have more. Great. Well, thanks again for watching. This is Chris.
And it's Andre.
We'll see you next time.
How is this?